Good morning, students. Let's continue with the topic the sense of collective belonging. As I've already explained you that how nationalism spreads when people began to believe that they all are part of the same nation. In fact, we can say when they discovered some unity that binds them together. So children, this idea of nationalism also developed through a movement to revive Indian folklore. Do you know in late 19th century, the nationalist leader of a country, they began recording folk tales sung by bards and they toured villages to gather those folk songs and legends. The reason they believed that these folk songs they gave a true picture of a traditional culture that had been brutally corrupted and damaged by the colonial rule. So they believed that it was essential to preserve this folk tradition in order to discover one's national identity and restore a sense of pride in one's past. And it was during this time in Bengal when Rabindranath Tagore, he himself began collecting ballads, nursery rhymes, myths that led the movement for folk, that is, movement for folk revival. And in Madras, children, Nitasa Sastri, he published a massive 4-volume collection of Tamil folk tales known by the name of the Folklore of Southern India. So children, this was done so as to revive our culture, our tradition, and once again to present it in front of the people, which can bind them together, together because of their such a rich and a heritage culture. And as this national movement developed, the nationalist leaders, they became more and more aware of such icons or symbols, let's say, which can unify people, inspire them, let's say, in a feeling of nationalism. And during the Swadeshi movement in Bengal, a tricolor flag, that was a flag in red, green and yellow, was designed, which had 8 lotus, children, representing 8 provinces of British India, and a crescent moon representing Hindus and Muslims. By 1921, Mahatma Gandhi, he designed the Swaraj flag. It was again a tricolor flag which was in red, green, white and had a spinning wheel in the center, representing the Gandhian ideal of self-help. Now, the carrying the flag, holding it aloft during marches became a symbol of defiance. Means carrying a flag during a demonstration, that was somewhere a pride for the nationalist leaders, because that flag was common for all the people of a country, irrespective of their caste, creed or gender. Then apart from this, another means of creating a feeling of nationalism was through reinterpretation of history. That means to recreate the history once again. Until by the end of 19th century, many Indians began feeling that to instill that sense of pride in the nation among the people, then the Indian history has to be thought about differently. That is, once again the history has to be repeated. The British saw Indians as backward, primitive, incapable. So in response of this, the Indian nationalist leaders, they began looking into the past to discover India's great achievements. So for this, the people, they wrote about the glorious development in ancient times, when art, architecture, science, mathematics, religion, culture, law, philosophy, craft, trade, everything flourished. So this glorious time in their view was followed by a history of decline when India was colonized. So this had to be brought in front of the people, that how rich our country is, how rich our country was. It is all destroyed by the colonial rule. So these nationalist histories, they urge the readers to take pride in India's great achievement in the past and struggle to change the miserable condition of life under British rule. That is how they made the people to realize that you should take a pride that your past is so rich. In your past, so many achievements our country has been made. So we need to struggle for that achievements. We need to struggle with the colonial rule. So these efforts to unify people were not without problems. So when the past being glorified, that is, when the images celebrated were drawn from the Hindu iconography, then people of the communities felt left out. So children, it was not easy to achieve Swaraj. Though our nationalist leaders, they tried their best. They brought a number of the things which could make the people, which could realize the people that they all are one. That could create a feeling of nationalism, a sense of collective belongingness. Thank you.